Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another video on another day of another week. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's another day. Here's another dollar being made. I want to talk about something that's really still shunned in the world, and that is the big taboo that is depression. I was a sufferer of said depression when I was 21, and it was not fun at all. It was every day was one of those days where it was raining, basically. And I went to the doctor. Didn't know what it was for about 3 months, 4 months, maybe longer. Probably longer. Didn't know what it was. I hadn't got a fucking clue. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. Like, I went to the doctor and told the doctor that I was crying in zombie movies and basically down in the dumps every other day, and I can't see. It really is just one of those shitty illnesses. But the doctor, or actually, hold on, I'll wait, because this is freaking windy up here. As I was saying, I went to the doctor, told her everything that was wrong. There was a list of things as long as your arm, and it was like an Oscar-winning performance. I was in tears for it as well, which you think it isn't a hard thing to admit that you've been crying. Like, I mean, you do just admit it, and told her all the shit. Never read up on the fucking thing before, like, you know. And she proceeded to tell me, you know, here's that group, there's this group, they can help, they can do this, and prescribe me some fucking mental they're not painkillers, they're basically antidepressants at the end of the day. But took them home, said to my mum, listen, doctor says I've got depression, she gave me these tablets. And do you know the way your mums, they're not zoned into you, it is unreal. My mum took the tablets off me, hid them, and went, go and get fucking drunk. I sort of thought to myself, okay. But at this point, I was not really the going out person. I was never always out on a Saturday night. Excuse me. So I went out with friends for... Oh, well, sorry. I was out of work at that point. And the doctor did say to give the decision on your job a couple of weeks after the tablets and all this here. I took 3 days. Literally on the third day, I just thought, you know what? Cut my losses, get rid of the fucking job, because the job was the thing that was depressing me. I was basically a fucking vampire for a year, and then a night shift worker on days and nights for 2 years. Cut my loss, quit the job, and got drunk for about 4 days, 5 days, not in a row, and the fucking suffer in between. But got a whole load of friends who work for the company, and you know, I don't work for the company, so it was a bit hard. But they all got together, went out, get pissed, get drunk, whatever you want to say. A handful of weeks later, after it sort of came to the conclusion that I had quitted the job, it was like a weight. You know, you get that moment in your life where you've done something and you're like, I'm glad I've done that. That's that weight off my shoulders. That point there was the point I realised that I'm feeling better. Now, I'm not going to preach to people on how to beat depression, but sometimes we live in a nation that are so quick to throw pills, to throw drugs at something. Just basically try without it. Try without the pills for so long. And if it's working, keep it up. If it's not working, take half a pill. Don't take the whole thing, or you'll be pie-eyed sitting in your bedroom and staring at the wall for about 8 hours. I have got my friends to thank for that I was able to come out of it and, you know, sort of be able to come round without using medication. And it was so partly down to the bike as well, because I was out with my cousin every day, or every other day when he was able to come out. So never ever ever think that there is only one way out of depression. There is never that way. That way is never the way to go out of depression. I'm not even going to say what it is, because it is that bad. And always think there's someone out there with the same condition, suffering the same things. Maybe not at the same level, but someone who can help. And I found mine in friends and family, and obviously motorcycles as well. But give it a try. I mean, I know some people out there watch my videos and they're thinking, oh, just fucking, he's always happy, or oh, he's ranting about something. I have that nature to complain, but what I'm saying is never be afraid to open up, tell someone. I mean, you tell someone, they can either help you or not help you. It's a true test of a friend, that. And proud to say that most of my friends did actually pass that test. I was not the most friendliest person in the world for that 2 months. I was like doom and gloom rolled into a ball. But look at me now. I'm a famous YouTuber. Well, not famous, but famous enough. You know, we see every day about these people that do silly things because they're depressed and everybody hates them. At the end of the day, you should be asking for your friends. If your friends don't come, why are you helping them? Come on. Why are they helping you? Oh, Mercedes, Mercedes, you are beginning to be a pain in my... I don't know how to finish that. Now, where are you going? Look at this, people. Indicating right. Indicating right, and there's plenty of space. You're not driving a tank, you're driving a car. On that note, folks, seriously, depression is a killer. Don't let it get to you. There are people out there to help you. Everybody's here to help everybody. And I will bid you all a farewell for this video. And catch us all in the next one.